Hi guys, welcome to R2 Studio. We are here today to cover a very special event. It's an event, or you can call it a gathering of a very particular car model. Some might call it this is a legend, or else some may say this is the best car that man has ever built in the automotive history. So stay tuned to find out more about it. Before we start anything, if you like our videos, make sure to head to our YouTube page and hit the subscribe button, and go to our Facebook page and hit the like button. So let's get in and see what the fuss is all about. So we are here with the man himself. So he's the president of Mighty Mini Club. So we'll ask him what's this event all about and the history behind it.
Actually, Mighty Mini Club founded in 1995. From year 2000, we started a mini show. That is actually this is a festival of minis. This is the fifth time we are having this. So actually, we are having this for we all the public to see the minis. Close proximity. So the mini race cars, modified, Clubmans and new minis, BMW, everything is here.
Okay, if I may ask, how many cars have participated to the event today?
Today more than 120 cars. Some couldn't participate because there are not enough space here. So this is a very prominent place in Colombo, front of town hall. Lot of crowd. It's more than thousands of people have seen these cars from 2 o'clock in the evening till 5 o'clock.
Yeah, so I don't think anywhere in the world you will get to see so much of minis in one place. That's the important thing. So, if you want to know about minis, I think I found the perfect person. He's a mini lover and he's a mini Mighty Club member, and he's a mini racing driver. Please meet Mr. Mahen Madugalla, and he will tell something about minis and the history behind minis.
Thank you, Anjana. Okay, talking about minis, the mini started off in 1959, when Alec Isigonis. Later on, he was knighted Sir Alec Isigonis. He was a Turkish national who migrated to England, and then he is the one who designed the Morris Minor. Once the Morris Minor was designed, the British wanted something iconic where the public could make use of a small car, but a lot of people could travel. So, and then he thought, okay, 4 people to go in a car, and he thought best way is to mount the engine transverse. Front-wheel drive, where, well, we had some Citroens and all at that time that had front-wheel drive. But later on, so Alec Isigonis is the one who designed and built the Mini in England in 1959. Later on, 23 models have come out of it, and it is an icon today. It's like a cult. Even in Sri Lanka, we got over 500 members, in particular in this club, maybe 600, 700 cars around in this country. But the first Minis came also to Sri Lanka in 1959. It got more popular later on when Michael Caine and the Italian Job. And that took off. And that really made the minis popular around the world. Well, looking at some of the cars that are here, let me maybe describe a few. Okay, well, let's look at this. This is the one that is being raced by Yoga Pereira, one of the greatest drivers of the Mini, great exponent. This is a CAD, K-A-D, Kent Auto Developments. It's a twin cam engine. EFI, this only car with this particular engine in Sri Lanka. Is one of the fastest minis in Sri Lanka. This is throwing about, it's 1460cc. This throws about 185 brake horsepower. 185 brake horsepower in a Mini with about a 650 weight. You can imagine what it is. You know, the weight to power ratio is equal to maybe a Porsche.
Yeah.
That's the power of this car. 185 bhp, Kent Auto Developments. Twin cam engine. You can see the fuel injection here. And the ports at the back, the silencer ports at the back. We don't see, it's Mini based.
Yeah.
At the bottom, it's the gearbox. It's a dog box, straight cut. But from the block onwards, you can see the twin cams. And you can see the belt driven. That's where the power comes. It's also raced by Yoga's son Tiran. And this is raced by Nama Silva. This runs in a class called the Mini 7. Now Mini 7 is something similarly built to the lines with the British racing Mini 7s, but slightly different modifications being allowed here in Sri Lanka to make it easy for the competitors. This runs in the 1050 category, up to 1050cc. Any modifications allowed, but no twin cams like that. You got to have a Mini base and at the head. Young Vikram Singh Prasad, that also has a Mini 7, similar to what you see in front over there, which right. This is another new class created here in Sri Lanka for the 1275 drivers. A virtually standard engine. There's a special class called the 1275, and you can run only a 1275. And there are about 10 competitors in this class in this country. And of course, this is mine, yours truly. Right. I run in the 1050 category. This also has a Weber carb with a fully modified 1050cc engine, fully race prepared. It's got a straight cut gearbox and all modifications that need to be going to a 1050cc. This is also a Mini 7, raced by Neil Veerasinghe. This is the green one you see here again is Nishad Dialvis, former president of the club. So he also races in the 1275 category. Okay, let's take a look at this. Now this is Malinda Sirisena's Mini. This has a Yamaha R1 engine. You can see it tilted that way.
Yeah.
But he's got a chain driven here. If you can get the camera close here, it's a chain driven onto the differential. And the gearbox is there, but from the gearbox is a lot of modification that need to go. I think he's building this for drag racing.
Oh, I see.
Because motorcycle engines are not allowed in the normal racing tracks. This is only for drag racing. We can't fit any motorcycle engines into this. It's not allowed because it has to be mini based.
Okay.
Right. This is only for drag racing. This is also raced by Kumudu De Silva. He runs in the Mini 1275 category, standard class. All of them are running. They are been running about a year or two. And then of course, this is Chanaka Ratnayaka. Now he's leading the category for the 1275 racing category in this particular class. He won it last year, and he will be running also this year. So he was the winner of the particular class, 1275 standard mini class. These are some of the novices that we are seeing coming into racing. Now, Samita Pereira, and then we have Avishka Senaratna did quite well about 3 weeks ago at Southern Moto at Hill Climb at Matara. So these are people who are just coming in and they are doing them, just getting themselves accustomed to racing. So it's a very good class to come in, 1275 standard. Well, that's the array of racing cars that we see over here, and then of course you see the standard ones.
Yes.
Anything else that you like to know about the Mini?
I think you gave the whole spec. So I think we found the best person to talk about minis, and I knew it, and I was correct once again. Thank you, Mr. Mahen. Thank you for your valuable time. So what are we doing here? We are taking photographs of each and every car and giving them as a souvenir. Yeah, from our studio we have a printing station and we are doing the printing on this location.